Guys, I don't like looking down into a camera, so I gotta have it adjusted right. One of the videos I did, I had it angled down, pointed at my laptop. Laptop. Not laptop. Hillbilly. Hillbilly lips. That might be the name of this video, is Hillbilly Lips. Write that down. Hillbilly Lips. Oh, and if you listen to a lot of people that, from where I'm from, you get a lot of that hillbilly lips. Just like other people have their own slangs and words, make them up as they go. Hillbillies are no different. I think we started that crap. But I want to give a shout out, and I want you to know, if you get shouted out in my channel here, Watachi, you get your choice of one of my hats. They go like wildfire. They go like wildfire at WatachiBarn.com. We got everything over there. Or if I'm shouting you out, you get a choice of the hat or the autographed photo. Now, I don't pay for shipping. So if whichever one you want, that's fine with me. You want that. You don't have to pay me a penny for none of that. The picture or the hat. I got a bunch of these, folks. Come on, you guys need to get on that. Start getting some shout outs on your. You're going to have to start doing something to get a shout out. You think making a doll or something's going to make you get you a shout out on my channel? You people are crazy. No, wait a minute. That's what they say about me. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to, and now this is the handle. And remember, you want a hat or the autographed photo, whichever one you want. All you got to do, I ask you to pay for the shipping. The shipping is $179. And all you need to do is go to Watachi1 at paypal.com and put the $179 on there, or you can send me an email at watachi1@gmail.com and give me your credit card numbers, or however you want to do it. Visa card or whatever, I don't care. As long as they clear, you get it sent immediately. I assure you of that. And I got a whole bunch of the hats, folks. The hats are my logo, basically. The Jeep and the hat. And deer fishing. But anyway, the next guy, I love this guy. He's a young guy. Well, he's not as young as a lot of you people. He's a little older than you guys. He has done some things for more than 30 years. So, and I'm not talking about going to the bathroom or eating or something like that. You can't. Well, I've eaten for 30 years. I went to the bathroom for 30 years, so I'm a professional going to the bathroom guy or girl or WXTMLO. I don't do those things. Now, let me tell you, this guy, he's smart. He's smart, and I know you guys think, oh no, there's nobody who could know the Constitution and know the laws that they claim we are being governed by and go out and fight for them. There's nobody can, nobody. Well, why would a lawyer go out and do this? If he's got the knowledge of a lawyer, why would a person go out and do something like this if he can make the money these lawyers make? Well, sometimes, folks, it's not all about the money. And Watachi, the money used to be important back when I was Brian Grooms. When I was raised by my parents, I was taught to worship the money. Well, Watachi don't worship money. I don't have any. I don't own nothing. I don't have credit cards. I don't have an income. I don't have your enslavements. I do not have your enslavements today. I used to. And there's a guy that he's from the way I hear it, I've never met him face to face. And I'm going to have his link, or a link to one of his videos in my description, so that you can go check him out. Now, this guy's probably been on YouTube for a few years now. Several. I think he maybe like 7 years or something like that. But this guy, he's got the credentials, I would say. You know, people tell me, oh, you fight your own cases in court? You fight, you're not a lawyer. Like, you have to work for the Bar Association and pass their test in order to understand the laws of the United States of America. To understand the Constitution? No, you don't. You don't have to be a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, you're working for the judge had to pass the Bar Association, the bailiff, all of them people in there, the prosecutor, the district attorney, all of them are all a part of the same Bar Association. And you think they're fighting for your rights. You don't understand what the Bar Association is. Now, this guy, he goes by, his channel is called Deletes. No, not Deletes. Old man thinking, getting ahead of myself. I'm looking right here at it. It's called Delete. DLETE Laws. LAWZ. Not S. Z. This guy, he's an Alfamale. I assure you, 100%. He ain't playing. And I hope it gets enough backing to continue to do what he's doing. Because the laws he is going after are laws they passed when slavery and the handcuffs and all that were brought in. That's a fact. So until the laws aren't based on slavery, and the laws aren't based on taking away freedoms, but protecting those freedoms, what do you people have? You don't have anything. If the Constitution is not the law of the land, and they can change the law of the land with a vote, that's called mob rule, and that's called democracy. Now, World War I, World War II, World War I started what you guys today call the United Nations. But you got to understand, there wasn't Superman and Batman and Aquaman and Iron Man and all these other superheroes involved. It was those who found out after World War I and how good the Germans had, how much time and all but what they did and they almost accomplished, and then they turned it into their own thing. They separated it. They gave some of it to the Russians, a lot of it to the Americans, a lot of it to the Europeans, and all the allies that were involved. And now, America is no longer a republic. It's Republican democracy. You guys, it just blows my mind what you guys will believe. And what you young folks, man, I'll tell you what. I can go back and give you every excuse for the aliens that you can come up with. I believed them all. I even came up with, well, wait a minute. Maybe they're not traveling through space. If space doesn't exist, maybe they travel through time. And I convinced people that was right. Time is a concept in your mind where the moon, the sun, and all that stuff is happening is where time sets in. So it's a concept of where you are on the dirt or in the ocean or on a lake or anywhere else that you use the things above you to tell you where time is. But it's all right there. It's called a concept. If I tell you right now, it's 10 a.m. where I am, I can call somewhere on the dirt that it could be 7 a.m. or 10 p.m. Why is that? Because we're all flying through this unlimited vacuum of space, and we're all on these balls called planets, and they're flying and been flying apart. This is the story they told us. The Big Bang, when everything happened, went bang. Everything has been moving outward from where that point happened. Everything. They even claimed to us that a gazillion billions a year, whatever, that the moon was bigger in the sky than it's been today, because after the Big Bang and everything is orbiting and around everything, and it's getting, because of from wherever the Big Bang happened, everything's spreading out. It's getting bigger. Even the unlimited space is getting bigger at all times. This is what they told me. And eventually, the moon will be so far out of the Earth's atmosphere, or gravitational pull. Yeah. That it won't even be a star. It'll just be gone. Because everything is spinning outward. Just like you're orbiting the sun. Earth is orbiting the sun. And right now, about half the Earth, your ball Earth is frozen over. Cold. It costs so much money to produce heat. So much wood, whatever you're going to call it, to produce heat, to keep it. But Mars is another 96 million miles, even farther away from our same sun. And you people think Mars isn't frozen over all year long. Because they put 2 cars, or 3 cars, or maybe they got people. There's somebody wiping them lenses off all the time. Hell, they can't build a phone to last longer than the contract. How are they building these cars to land on Mars with all this equipment and nobody there to upgrade it or wipe the lens off? Are you guys serious? Are you guys serious? You really think they've been to the moon? Well, tell me what part. I can zoom in on it with my phone. I can zoom in on the moon with my phone and show you what they showed us back in the 60s. Better than what they had in the 60s. Show me where that car is, where any of the equipment that has been left. Give me the locations on your ball moon. That's ball moon, ball earth. Everything's a ball. Give me the locations on that thing. Because I can zoom in on it with this phone right here. And let's see the tracks. The tracks that were made in the dust that is happening somewhere, that there is no atmosphere. What's causing dust? What's causing dust? In a vacuum. What is causing dust in the vacuum of space? Dust. People Don't be this stupid. Don't follow grifters, and comedians, and morons. Look at the Bible, the Holy Bible, and work off of that. And you're better off than any clown show money you can get from doing stupid stuff like this. There's a lot of it I love that's out there because it helps me. When I have a question, I can come on here and ask it. It'll show me how to deal with it. I love that. I don't mind you making money off of that. That's a good thing. It's when you're making money off of grifting. What's grifting? Another thing for pirating, lying, embezzlement. I know. Some of you, that's what you're taught by your family members, the people you follow, or if you've been to prison. Grifting, embezzlement. I know. I've dealt with all of it, one way or another. You guys, God loves you. I suggest you guys do what you want. I don't care. You can come to my channel just to trash on me. And it's usually girls. I don't know what this is. What is it with the hen house and the women from Barricade Garage that come over here to garbage up on me? And that, I think, that R1234233 that I mentioned, that's a girl from Barricade Garage as far as I remember. But why is that? I don't understand why women, the hen house, or whoever it is, why they come over here to stand up for a man. I don't know what that's all about. But if BG's good with it, I'm good with it. I send them packing right back on over there, but I'll give them a shout out. And they win a hat or autographed picture. And I'll send them all those autographed pictures. I know that's the one you guys want. That's the best one. I'm gonna have it printed, put on t-shirts. Oh yeah. Love you guys. Go over there and watch Delete Laws. Like I said, I'm gonna have a link to one of his videos in my description. Go over there, tell him what Tachi sent you. You guys, I understand when you're afraid. But if you're a man, you gotta get past that. Sometimes when things change in the world, it takes a man to survive it. Not a betamale, not a grifter, not a comedian will survive it with their skills. I assure you that. And those of you that think you will, well, that's on you. Let's see what happens. Don't believe me. Just watch and see.